right. And we back, baby, on the Front Page Podcast. I want to thank everybody for tuning in one good time. I'm one of your hosts, T. Butler, man. Mr. One Gotta Go show on all platforms. To my other right, because we got somebody in the middle, but we got to skip over because I got to address the other host, Jay Fowl over there. What's cracking, baby?
What's going on, folks?
Hey, man, how you feeling today, man?
I'm feeling great, man. I can't complain.
Hey, man, I feel real good today, man, because I feel like we got hip hop royalty in the place to be right now, bruh. You feel me? These brothers right here, man, y'all know them, you feel me? Because y'all follow them. Y'all know what they talking about already. They been putting it down for the city and for hip-hop, period. But for people that don't know, you've been under a rock some goddamn where. I got the Fifth Element podcast in the building, man. They came to sit here on the front page with us because when anything's popping, that shit's on the front page, man. Whether it's people's podcasts, whether it's movies, celebrity gossip, anything that's cracking, it's on the front page. And the Front Page Podcast gonna bring it to you. So none other sitting here with me and the homie Jay Fowl. We got the Fifth Element Podcast in the building. Everybody say what up.
What it do?
What up, though?
What it do? We made it to the front page.
Hey, man, everybody made it to the front page, man.
Front page, baby.
You know you that neon when you hit the front page.
You
feel me? That's like that mama I made it almost. Right. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm Tawan Butler. That's Jay Fowl over there. But in the middle of me and the homie, man, I got Ray Son, man. You feel me? He brings the everything it comes to the Fifth Element Hip Hop Podcast. What's cracking with you, brother?
What's happening?
Man, appreciate you having you on, man. And on the other table over there, because we split up, the Fifth Element is deep. You feel me? Yep. We got DJ Slim. You feel me? The homie, right? What's up, man?
Peace. What's the deal?
I need a pair of them glasses too, bro. You feel me?
Yeah.
That's one of the coolest DJs I'd have never met, man. The Fifth Element Podcast. You feel me? That's been my partner for years. But to his right, you feel me? If the tequila ain't tripping, you feel me? But to his right, I got the homie OT from the D. You feel me? They might know him from the Fifth Element Podcast, but I know him from us battling. You feel me? In the record store. That's how I met the homie. You feel what I'm saying? I ain't know we was gonna meet 38 years later. I ain't trying to tell our age. You feel me? Well, okay, maybe 28 years later. I ain't mean to say 38 years later. But the homie OT from the D. What's good, man?
What up, though?
Man, appreciate you for coming through, man. How you feeling?
Man, I'm feeling like a million, you know what I'm saying?
Hey, man, that's good, bro. They here at the Front Page Podcast, man, the Fifth Element, man, and we here. I appreciate y'all for coming through, man, because like I said, anything that's cracking, it belong on the front page, man. So we try to give game on the front page. We try to give knowledge on the front page. We try to tell people how to get money on the front page because the front page is anything that's cracking. Dope. So with y'all having one of the hottest hip-hop podcasts in Las Vegas, I don't even want to pick and choose who answered this question. I'll let y'all do it, but
right.
How did y'all even come up with the Fifth Element? How did y'all take it to the next level to where y'all at, where everybody that's trying to get on come see y'all? Like, how did that start?
OT knew we was the hottest niggas in the city on this hip hop shit. So he came and hollered at us.
Yeah, so
that's it. That's it. We can't elaborate a little more.
No. I'll tell you how I came
from the
about
deep, man. Come on, man. Holla at me, dog.
So basically, I've been wanting to do a podcast for a long time or whatever, and the opportunity arose itself. I want to say like what was like 2021 when we started this. So before then, I reached out to a couple of homies around. I'm like, even like 5 years before, I reached out to Mouthpiece by way of Twix. Twix hooked me up with Mouthpiece, and he had a podcast out here.
What up, Twix?
And yeah, and I wanted to just see how things was running or whatever, and I picked up some jewels from him or whatever the case may be. And then when I wanted to start it, I actually tapped in with Skinny from Code 7. You know, and talked to him, and you know, he chopped it up with some gang, gave me some pointers, and then from that point on, I knew who I wanted to enlist as far as the people that I trusted, and I knew had as much passion about this as I did, and I was like, you know, I'm looking at Ray Son's Facebook pages and everything, and every day he's like, you know, posting something about hip hop and posting something about the history or whatever's going on in the news or whatever, and that's always been him. If you go into his garage right now, he got about like 1 million fucking copies of the Source magazine from like original copies and shit.
Hey, that's a hip hop historian, baby. That's like a hip hop historian. You know what I mean? What do you do?
But he was always that guy. Like He'd be like somewhere. It'd be one in his car. It'd be one if we was kicking it. He had the fucking magazine with him.
Right,
He'd be reading
right,
up motherfucker cover to cover type shit. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. Damn.
So and then like Slim, I'm like, man, Slim is like this is one of, first of all, this is my guy right here.
Yeah,
I'm like, yo,
I really got to know where
bro.
you found Slim at because I went to high school with DJ Slim.
I feel you.
You feel me? I ain't want to tell our age. You feel me? But I met the homie when we was in high school, so that's before I met you. You feel me?
Exactly.
So where did you find Slim at?
So this is my bro right here. And I'm like, we've been knowing each other for shit like over 20 something years. I'm like, yo. Like 7 is like my real nephew, like for real.
Right.
I'm like, dude, like we've been knowing each other before there was a 7 or even a Malik or a G in existence or Nathaniel in existence.
Big
like this is my brother
too, man.
before
That
our
young
kids
brother
came
grinding,
along.
man. Your son grinding, bro. I love his grind. Homie.
Right.
Love
you know
his
what I mean?
grind.
So like before our kids even came along or whatever, we've been knowing each other that long. So, but even before that, he was like, dude, at the Ice House, this dude's legendary for that. Right. Legendary. Like if y'all know about him, his track record, spinning in the city, he's spun on like every radio station that existed out here.
Straight
you
up.
know what I mean? I'm like, yo, he's been there and he's put in the work. He's made mixtapes for all the rappers that y'all love. When they first starting out here in the city, he did their mixtape.
Hey, straight
he was
up.
the one.
I can attest to that because the homie and DJ Slim, this is how I love because anytime I tell a story, a nigga could pull my receipt. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
Like, when we was doing two-tone, two-tone mixtape back in the day, Slim. You feel me? And I was like song 2 on that motherfucker. Song 3 on that motherfucker because that motherfucker was a hit. You feel me? And this nigga said, T. Butler.
Yep.
If that ain't West Coast, I don't know what is.
Yeah.
You feel me? So Slim, man, now that he switched it over to you, bro, where did that love for DJing come and where did that love for doing niggas mixtapes and how did that turn out to you bringing your flavor to the fifth?
I knew I wanted to be a DJ probably about like the 4th grade. I knew I wanted to do that. I was always into music. I just always was into music, you know what I'm saying? Family, from the D, from Detroit. My mother's cousin is Florence Ballard from the Supremes. I just always, always into music, man.
Wait, hold on. You said the Supremes. Diana Ross homegirls?
Diana Ross.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure when a nigga name drops Supreme, he ain't talking about a taco from Taco Bell.
No.
Nah.
He talking about
my
Diana
mother's
Ross
second
in there.
cousin.
You
My
feel
mother's
me?
my mother's
For
second
sure.
cousin is Florence Ballard from the Supremes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
So it been
but
in
yeah,
your
I always
blood.
wanted to DJ, man. I've been DJing since it was tapes. You know what I mean? And finally came back to Vegas from college. And did my first couple parties out in Cali. Came out here, started working at the House of Flavor. Shout out to T-Wade.
T-Wade. Hey,
shout out to
I can say this,
T-Wade.
man.
My man Kyle.
He used to be my
what I'm
uncle
saying?
when I was a kid. I'm just saying. My auntie married somebody else, but that was her sweetheart. T-Wade, you still my uncle, nigga.
Yeah, man. And then
I'm
from
just
there,
saying. I'm just saying, bro.
and from there, Zinja saw me spinning.
I remember
at
Zinja,
at the store, man, and then brought me down to the dungeon. Shout out
The
to all the
Dungeon.
guys.
We recorded our first demo in that bitch. Why? Oh, my mama,
I
didn't
know.
we?
Yeah,
Woo,
the
nigga, that's history
And the
right
dungeon
here on
go
the
back
front
too.
page.
They go back
With
Dungeon,
your
baby.
baby. Oh, yeah, on everything.
So I did my first thing. I'll be at the dungeon. She took it from there, brought it up to 88, and then the rest is history. I did 88, 98.5. You know what I'm saying? All that shit.
Damn. Now I feel like an old Brown Sugar movie. Ray Son,
Yeah.
when did you fall in love with hip hop? You feel me? Like that only feels like the next question. You feel me? Like
I was
when
born
did
into
you
this
fall
thing,
in
man.
love?
I
Yeah,
was
for
born.
sure.
Hip hop's been around as long as I've been alive, so it wasn't no, you know what I'm saying, wasn't no time frame on it. It's just been here since I've been here. So you had to take it back to like the first hip hop I heard. You know what I'm saying, the Roxannes and the UTFOs and the, all of that, Cold Crush Brothers, everything.
The Cold Crush.
Cold
So,
Crush.
yeah, I've been alive as long as hip hop's been alive.
And then for a minute, man, I can dig it, bro, because I love the sport of hip hop, bro, just like anybody else. I still be wanting to get in the booth and speak my piece.
Right.
Because I believe any grown man that got something to say, every nigga got a right to speak his piece in the 16-bar verse. Nigga. It don't matter whether you whack or you good. Yeah, everybody got a right to spit a verse.
Yeah, that's real.
Yeah.
Definitely
Everybody got a right to spit a verse.
'Cause that's
you feel me?
subjective anyway, right?
Yeah, you feel me? Everybody got a right to spit a verse. So,
Whack is subjective, but
Yeah, not yet. Let's take that back.
I
You
know
right,
what you're
whack is
saying,
whack.
but
You
that
right.
don't mean you deny that man.
Yeah.
Don't deny that man a fair trial. You feel me? Don't deny that
you get in the
nigga.
booth.
Right.
I'm like, don't hit me with the like,
Don't
yo,
deny
yo,
the homie, man.
Like, your opinion is subjective, and you
Yeah,
just
yeah,
drop
no,
some
I
booty
got you.
shit. I'll be like, come on, bro. Fuck out of here. That shit weak.
So look, that leads me to this question, man. Because one thing the Fifth Element is known for, y'all had fucking top-notch hosts, top-notch everything y'all been running, man. I'm so proud of y'all, bro. I didn't even been on their show a few times speaking my piece, even though the last show I was on, I lost the Super Bowl. These niggas ain't called me back yet. I just want to say that now. You feel me?
Hey, look, we ain't call you, we ain't even rub it in, did we?
Nah,
did we call you rub it in?
Nah, you didn't. But you might as well, because the whole world did. You feel me?
Look,
but
man,
when I come back, you call that light-skinned girl back. When I come back, you call her back, because I'm clipping her wings. I'm clipping her eagle wings for sure.
Look, I stayed out of it. I stayed out of it. The rest of the country did it for us.
For sure. Hey, man, look, I'm going to overlook that. I'm a Chiefs fan, man. I'm going to overlook that. But like I said, the Fifth Element do got one of the hottest podcasters in the city. Absolutely. And my next question I wanted to ask y'all is, how do y'all deal with everybody running to y'all trying to get on the show? Because I know it's different versus y'all reaching out for people to come on y'all show, and now that y'all got traction and everybody know they can hit y'all platform and get on even further, like, what's that feeling like? Because before it used to be like, hey, can y'all come on, man, help us do this content? Now people hitting y'all up trying to get on the show. So explain that.
Man.
Pause. It goes both ways.
Looking at it.
What did I say? That was pausing.
I'm pausing before I say what else.
Okay.
It go both ways, man.
See, we gotta stop the pausing, man. Dame Dash started that shit. Nigga ain't gotta pause. We don't have to pause.
It's funny to
you
be.
can speak your piece.
I like it because it's funny.
It is. It take a lot of
But
energy.
nah, we still hit people up, and they in return they still hit us up. You know what I mean?
Okay, because y'all done had some heavy hitters, bro, on the show. I can't even name them all, man. Y'all done had Cocaine on that damn show. Y'all done had the first original host of Rap City on the show.
The Mayor Chris Thomas
on. How was that, bro? To interview somebody we watched, because I watched the whole show when y'all went live. I'm a fan of the
that. That was iconic.
That
was iconic. You know what I'm saying? I think a lot of the shows, the hip hop shows we see today, are based off that, or based off Rap City. You know what I mean?
Right.
And him being able to come to the Fifth, it was just, man, it's just an iconic moment for us.
You know, it was in line with our goal and our mission.
Right.
It's like, you know, if you know the core essence of what Fifth Element is about, that right there is exactly what it's about. It's like, you know, preserving the history, keeping it in the youth's ears to know that you're not the first one to do this. Like,
Right.
you know, you picked up a microphone, or you picked up a book or a magazine and seen your favorite rapper, and you think that was the first time that this happened? No. Like, man, it was people who came before us, and we need to make sure that our history is preserved. This is just as much American history as it is hip hop history or Black history. And I'm like, yo, so you should always be trying to preserve the history so that it don't get lost in the sauce and somebody can come and gentrify your legacy. You know?
I heard that shit, bro. How you feel about what he said, J. Fowl? I mean, because hip hop is in your heart, bro.
I gotta get used to J. Fowl.
I mean, you know that's J. Fowl. Hey,
that's
look,
WAP right there.
Look, we changed fingerprints. We got to stitch it up. Fingerprints. You know what I'm saying?
When he first introduced, I'm like, who the hell is J. Fowl?
Who that Fowl? You feel me? Hey, when a nigga know you, he gonna call your ass out. Y'all don't know this nigga?
I don't know
who the fuck is J. Fowl?
Right.
You feel me?
But no, that's the only
But
man. I
WAP know
love
hip hop,
WAP,
man. We gonna call him WAP for people that want to call him out. You feel me? We grown men, we kids. He's J. Fowl now. You right? WAP is gone, but nah, they WAP still.
But yeah, it's just time and place. But nah,
how do you feel about what he said?
No, absolutely. Because I mean, hip hop in everything.
Right.
Every culture, sports, boxing, everything is surrounded by hip hop. So you got to preserve it. It is American history. That's real. Yeah,
real shit.
Yeah,
I feel it, bro. I feel it. So let me ask y'all this. So since we talking about American history, a new album came out.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
And a lot of the older folks like it because these niggas came out around in our era when we was in our 20s, you feel me?
Right.
So the Clipse, if y'all don't know, we talking about their new album. I really feel like it's a stamp on bars are still out there. I really feel like it's a stamp on niggas can make real music and get their point across without mumbling and copying another motherfucker.
Yep.
So it's like the Clipse new album, Let God Sort Them Out. I gotta ask the Fifth Element, because y'all are truest hip hop form in Las Vegas, about to be worldwide. How do y'all feel about that album?
Man, me personally.
And second question.
Okay.
All right. How do you feel about Sorry, it's the tequila. But I ain't gonna say no brand because I ain't pay us. But how do y'all feel about one of the brothers going to quit rapping for the Lord, but then coming right back like he never left for the Lord? Okay. I want to know how y'all feel about that individually. But let's speak on the album first. Whoever want to go first.
Album wise, I feel like it's 5 mics. That's my personal
old
opinion.
School source 5.
Yeah, 5 mics. Album wise,
sir.
I like the originality. It don't sound like nothing that's out on the radio right now.
True.
Or anything anybody has dropped. The beats are like hella fucking dope. It sounds like the beats were tailor made for them.
Yeah.
It don't sound like they tried to go in there and intentionally make anything for the radio. Like
they just mama, that's how it sounded like. And that's how you know real hip hop heads is in the building.
They went in there and said like, nigga, we making good music, and that's that. And that's what I love about
Kanye.
it.
Sorry.
Hey,
pause.
They didn't need Kanye. I'm like, shit, Pharrell did his shit.
Yeah.
I mean, you know that nigga Kanye, Good Music was his label. You feel me? So as I say pause, it had shit to do with Kanye.
Yeah, no
it was
Kanye.
Good music. Pause, Kanye, because you tripping, yay. But let's go back on that
line on that. He was like, yo, he said something about they was waiting on Yeezy or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
He said he even put a line in there about that. Like shit, like that shit ain't coming.
Slim, how you feel about the album, DJ Slim? Because you done make mixtapes off niggas shit, taking niggas acapellas and putting new beats on them, making mixtapes. So how you feel about the Let God Sort 'Em Out album?
I think it's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's good music, like OT said.
Pause.
I definitely think that they definitely
I'm
went
just
into
saying,
the
that's the name
studio
of his
to make
label.
some original music. It's not copycat. It's not cutter. You know what I mean? It ain't cookie cutter.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And then to emphasize and go into the question, the second part of the question, man, I think Malice showed and proved that shit. Like, it's just like getting on the bike. If you ever had it and you still doing it, you can get right back on it and come back
Muscle
strong,
memory.
man. I think he's dropping some really dope bars. You know what I'm saying?
And I think that before I ask Ray Son, Ramon, you feel me? This next question, I just want to dive in on that because I feel like if a motherfucker feel like they gotta leave something to please God, you feel me? Like, I think that's wrong because God blessed that individual with that gift in the first place.
I mean,
you feel what I mean? But you can pick and choose words. You can pick and choose words, and you can do whatever you want to do. You can not cuss to appease a creator or whatever the fuck may be. Right? But that doesn't mean a motherfucker who directs a horror movie and niggas is killing and it's a ghost in a minute, he directed the movie, bro. That don't mean he don't love the creator.
Hey, what they say?
I'm just keeping it 100.
No,
they say God know his heart, right?
Right, exactly.
Right.
So if I'm bitch,
So
motherfucker, me and my brother moving coke.
Let him answer about the question, then we can double back on that.
Come
I
on,
wanna
man,
talk
double
about
back.
that.
Come on, let's do it. So talk to about the album, Ray.
I haven't even finished the whole album, but I've been listening to a whole bunch of new music that done dropped.
Okay.
City-wise and everything.
Right.
But
you have to, though.
I'm definitely gonna listen to the whole album for sure. But what I have listened to is dope as hell, so I can see why everybody's saying it's the album of the year, and Malice is outshining Pusha on it and whatnot. But what's really dope is the ageism thing. Seeing that Malice is 52 years old. I think
Is that nigga 52?
He 52.
That's the best shave I ever seen. I've been cutting hair for 20 years.
Right, I think Pusha is
Them
48.
niggas got the cleanest shave I ever seen, nigga. That nigga 52.
Right.
Yeah.
Shit.
But to show how they're holding it down, they putting hip hop on their back. You know what I'm saying? At an older age like that. Yeah. So to show these youngsters, it ain't just a YN sport. You know what I mean?
Because these young niggas is fucking it up.
Man,
I'm gonna keep it real on the front page.
I can't agree with that.
I can.
Not all of them.
I know
Not all
all
of them.
of them. So y'all need the young niggas to come on the show and still
so
shine.
real quick,
Not all of them, but a lot of them right now.
I'm sorry, OT.
Hold up, real quick.
Oh, Slim.
The one thing that the fifth that we do stand on is that like there's very little things that we gonna speak absolute on.
Right.
So when you say youngsters is messing it up, yes, there are a lot of youngsters that's out there that's fucking this shit up. But it's a lot of youngsters that's out there that got
value.
that got bars,
That understand.
that's producing
And it
dope
is.
beats, that's starting businesses, that
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Like so,
Hey.
it's some dope youngsters out
And
there.
I can say
So-
that because, and I can co-sign the homie Slim because on y'all show, I found two of the rawest motherfuckers in Las Vegas. One of them being Miles Low.
Yeah, for
and
sure.
the other one being East Guy Selly.
Right.
Yeah.
Them two motherfuckers, they can get down.
But see, then what we
And
go. I mean, you know,
YSK, homie. Why
we go younger than that. You got Akira. You got what's my man Youngin.
Young and Hardbody or who else?
Yeah, Young and Hardbody, but RJ was it RJ?
Yeah.
We just had him on the show. JR.
Okay.
JR from the city.
JR from the city. Yeah.
There we go. Shit, my son out there doing it. Bug. Like, I mean, come on, man.
Too.
Man. You know, it's.
But Sev come from you though, Slim.
So all that means is
he gonna contribute everything you would have contributed.
Yeah,
so
he
he
all
got
that means
game.
is
He got
you gotta-
game. It's A1. We ain't got to worry about what 7 do.
we got to pass it down properly.
Absolutely.
For sure.
Yeah.
You got to
sure.
pass it down properly. You know what I'm saying? We can't expect these kids to go out here and do what we did when we was younger, or the people that we listened to, if we not gonna teach them the right way.
But I go back to what OT was saying about preserving it.
Yeah,
and I'm gonna let y'all. I
our-
don't want to cut you, but go ahead.
Oh yeah. I was about to say it's our job to create that level of reverence for our people who came before us. You know, our predecessors. It's our job to do that. Like, we down our predecessors so much by saying like, "Oh, you old now. You can't do it like that." You know what I mean? This style old. Like, I think that's like the most negative thing we can do
hate that,
for our
bruh.
culture.
That's
is-
what make me want to quit rapping.
Yeah,
You can tell me
and
I'm
I'm
too
like-
old to rap, but
and it's
Bruce
funny
Springsteen
because-
still do his shit at 87, nigga.
But everybody feeds into that, especially like if you say like if you 40 years old and you be like, yeah, you know, I do music. The women in our culture be like, you a 40-year-old rapper.
Right.
I'm like, bro,
Damn.
like say that shit to the motherfucker on the strip making $5,000 a week singing.
But-
you know what I mean?
but-
Like,
but
yo,
the-
you a 40 year old.
Clap for the niggas singing in the bars.
I think because they look at we looking at
So-
hip hop like a sport versus it being what it really is
Exactly.
is poetry,
And it's a
art, and
art.
expression.
There we go.
Art. So you
Right.
you can't put no age on that. For me
You
to
really
express
can't.
my emotions and
Please
my
do
feelings
on
to
the
a
front
beat,
page.
Yeah.
right. You can't put no limit on that. It's an
And
art.
your
Yeah, like, you know,
mind,
nobody-
your mind don't get younger. So I'm like, your mind gets wiser and older.
You're gonna
and
have more stuff to say.
Exactly.
So like I said, if you the only way you too old to be doing this is if you still rapping like you 19-year-old with a 19-year-old mindset.
Right. Right.
You know what I'm saying? Still making 19-year-old decisions in life when you 45 and 50 and you spreading that negativity as a 50-year-old man.
And that's why Pusha only sold dope half the time on the
You know
new
what I'm
album.
saying?
Okay?
But now
He
let me-
he didn't
I add
sell
one more
dope the
thing,
whole
though.
album like back in the day. but he
Nobody
sold
nobody
dope half
tells the
time.
piano
All right,
player,
I'm just saying.
right?
Yeah.
Nobody
What you
tells
saying?
the piano player, nobody tells the horn player,
Exactly.
nobody tells the person who plays the guitar that
Right.
you too old. You didn't hit 35, put the guitar down. No, because you can get better at it. It's an art, it's a skill.
Yeah.
But what I want to know, Ray Son, why is that though, bro? Why do just hip hop say you too old to be doing this when we can recognize country artists at 57 doing their thing, dropping new CDs, or you know if Kiss go back on tour, or Bruce Springsteen, or anybody else, they appreciate the art. But why is it hip hop you too old to be doing something, bro?
I just think it's our culture. You know what I'm saying? I think it's our culture and how we move and how we dress and things like that. We see our fathers, how they dressed and things like that. The culture changes over time.
Right.
So even with the dress code and thing, like you might see, and I'll take it back a little bit, cats from the
Go back.
70s, how they were dressing. And then the progression from cross colors and things like that. You don't see your pops and stuff wearing that. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of like, damn, they ain't like that no more. You know what I'm saying? So the conversation would be, if they're not like that no more, their music ain't gonna be like that no more. Right. But that's false.
But you
All the
know
way
it's
false.
funny.
Go ahead, OT.
Because the you know the rappers that are like 50 something plus and they keep rapping or whatever and they doing things.
E40 still killing it, nigga.
The maturity show because they drop more game in their rhymes now than they used
They
to.
got something to say.
Than they used to. I'm like, you take a Jay-Z, like right now that everybody want to talk that dope talk, but I'm like, he passed that. He talking. You know,
Buying NBA teams.
He talking
Shit, nigga.
exactly. He talking generational wealth shit, and you know, buying pieces of art shit that don't appreciate. He's talking that talk because that's his life now. So I'm
Right.
like, it should mature. Like as you get older, your subject matter should mature.
For sure.
You know, and that's the thing with Malice. To go back to the point earlier when you said he, you know, stepped away and came back. You got to think about that. Like, man, like he matured.
Yeah.
So he had to step away from the game. It's not that I don't think God told him to stop rapping. I think it was more of a like, yo, I got to figure out who I am.
Yeah,
You know what I
yeah,
mean?
yeah.
And then once he figured it out, then he was like, okay, bet I can do this without feeling like I'm destroying things, destroying something.
Right,
He can rap without feeling like he's sinning.
how do I want to present? Like, what am I saying? You know, is my conscience clear?
Yeah,
right.
You know,
Yeah,
and then you
sure.
can reinvent yourself and come back. Yeah.
So in doing that means he took control of his narrative.
Yeah, exactly.
And in this culture, we are not in control of the narrative because they're selling it to us
Right.
that it's only a young man's sport.
Yep.
Yeah.
That's the way they're giving it to us. So the kids are receiving it that way, and their output is, "Dad, you too old to be doing it."
Right.
But my son don't look at me like I'm too old to be doing it because I gave it to him.
Right.
The business didn't give it to him.
Right.
And that, like you said, controlling our own culture's narrative.
Yeah.
And you know what I mean? We speaking our own destiny now. And that's what Fifth Element is about, is like making sure we take control of it again. Like, look, this is us. This is our culture. We created this.
Right.
This is as American as apple fucking pie, and it's ours. It created in the slums. We ain't had shit, and we came out and made it shine like sugar, and everybody across the world is fucking grabbing it.
Everybody,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Like
like sugar.
straight up.
Right.
That's a fact.
That's for real.
So saying all that, bruh, we talk about the album, let God, let God sort them out. What are some of y'all favorite bars on the album? Because one of my favorite bars from Malice, bruh, he said, and I hope I quote this right, Malice, because you did your thing on that album. He said, "I came back for the money, that's the devil in me.
Yeah.
I had to hide it from the church,
That's the Jekyll in me. Hey, that shit was crazy.
You just like hide,
Right.
Yeah, it was one of the
you feel me?
things.
The money,
Nah,
the
that was
devil.
fire.
I'm like, bruh, that was one of the hardest motherfucking verses
Hey,
that
on
was
the
fire.
album. I'm gonna keep it
Yeah.
100.
Hey,
like,
when he said that shit, I was like,
Bruh.
hey, that shit had me like,
blew
what
my
the fuck,
mind,
bro?
I swear to God. I was at the homie house, like, bruh, you got to hear this album. These niggas is, bruh, they motivated me to get back in the booth. They made me feel like, nigga, I ain't even 52 like Malice, and I got a full beard.
Hey.
You feel me?
Hey, yeah.
Bruh, so shit, my next question, Wop, you got anything to put in before I dive in on the next question? Because we talked about their album. We done gave the Clipse they shine, so now we about to get back on the 5th. You feel me? And when I talk about the 5th, I really mean the 6th. Yeah, I'm gonna say the 7th because it's the front page.
the 7th, right? Yeah.
But we closing the door after
Well,
7.
let me ask
I'm
y'all
just
this real
grandfathered
quick.
in.
What's the 6th and 7th element of hip hop then?
Me and Doo-Wop.
Oh, okay.
The spray paint is the spray paint already gone. The graffiti is already
Right,
gone.
right.
The rhyme written is already gone. You feel me? Me and Doo-Wop, niggas just put me and Doo-Wop. 6 and 7. That's it. Me. What's the 6 and 7? T and Doo-Wop.
There we
That's
go.
it. You
There
feel
we
me?
go.
So now
There
we
we
talking
go.
about
There we go.
no explanation, nigga. That's what we do on the front page, nigga. Anything
wild,
on the
man.
front page is cracking. But we got the Fifth Element here, and the big part of their show, and I love the show, and I'm pretty sure everybody in the city that their favorite part of the show is y'all bar test. You feel me? So
That's always fun.
oh my God. You know what? I was even a member on the bar test. Did
Absolutely.
I pass?
Yeah, you passed.
It was a long time ago, but did I pass?
Yeah.
Right, son? You
Yeah.
look like I didn't. You
Hey, if we
texting
told you
on
were
your
certified,
phone,
then you
looking,
passed.
you
No, I'm
scrolling.
actually looking at the
Did I
live. I'm
pass,
looking at the
though?
live.
Did I pass the bar
You
test, right,
passed the bar
son?
test.
Ramon?
You passed
All
the
right,
bar
right.
test.
Slim.
For shit.
Don't
Yeah,
tell
you
me
got-
because you've been knowing me since Green Valley, bro.
Nah, you got certified. Look, as a matter of fact, if you wasn't, I would have never sent you that beat. I need that beat back with
I
them
swear
rhymes
to
on.
God, nigga, I
That
wrote
part.
7 bars to that beat and stopped 8 months ago when you sent it to me. I keep it real. I'm 8 bars in,
Nigga
but I
say you
stopped.
wrote
I'm
7
married
bars.
with kids. Shit happens. But OT,
Yeah.
did I pass the bar test?
Yeah, you certified, baby.
I still got it,
You
motherfucker.
certified.
On the front page.
You know
We
what I'm
still
saying?
got it, nigga.
Supposed to
Why
have that
why
clip.
pass the bar test when we was on here? Don't forget.
Did I? Because
You pulled something out the
Did
back
I? Yeah,
pocket.
it was out the
nigga.
back pocket.
Yo,
You know
I'm
what
like,
saying?
here, I got a wallet, nigga.
Yeah, I appreciate it.
You feel
I
me?
appreciate
So
it.
tell me how y'all came with the bar test, the story of the bar test, and why y'all think that's so valuable to y'all show.
OT, I think all you gotta do is say your slogan. What's the slogan?
Rappers fucking rap.
That's it. Right?
Say that again.
If you
Say that
come here
again.
and you about to rap, nigga, rappers fucking
Rappers
rap. You know what I'm
fucking rap,
saying?
nigga.
That's for real.
I love it.
Since that very first episode, we had Dayon on.
Yep.
Okay. Now let me ask y'all this. What's the worst bar test y'all ever seen?
Oh man,
I don't put nobody on blast. Don't say no names. You ain't even gotta say what beat they rapped on. Cause y'all done did 10,000 bar tests. Every nigga ain't passed. Sometimes y'all just give a nigga a pass cause the camera's on. But you can't tell me every nigga passed the bar test.
I'm not.
That's all I'm saying.
I'm not gonna say his name because I have repeated. Matter of fact, I just interviewed him. I just interviewed him again at another thing I got going on. So shout out to my guy. But yeah, we didn't have.
I'm gonna tell you like this: it was the worst bar test, but he's not the worst rapper.
Yeah,
like I'm gonna tell you because he's actually really good. But it was like one of them situations where he was, nervous, experimenting. No, he's just experimenting, going through his thing and doing what he do. But he's not the worst rapper. He's actually pretty fucking good.
Yeah, he's definitely dope.
It was just the worst presentation that he gave up here.
Yeah.
So I'm like,
we ain't gonna say your name on it. We ain't gonna front page you, boy. You lucky the homies got respect for you.
Whenever he's ready, I'm like, it's a seat open for him to get up here and go crazy for that. Go crazy with the bar test because we'd love to have him back up.
But it's been a couple cats that crashed out just besides that one person y'all talking about. It's been a couple crash outs.
Yeah, it's been a couple of good rappers.
I mean, how do y'all tell them when it's over? Y'all be like, bro, y'all killed that shit. And you be like, my nigga, you should have did a little better, bro.
Some people would just be like, Quan might put a wah.
Yeah. Quan good for sneaking in them little one-liners and shit.
Little one-liners.
All that shit.
Shit, we've had really dope MCs come up here, but then just forget they bar.
Yep.
And then you got to come back. We give them a chance to come back.
Hey, cause look, I'm gonna keep it 100, Slim. When I told Two-Tone, right, I'm like, Tone, I'm about to go up there and talk to the homies about the credit repair business. I'm finna open it, and I'm gonna give him some bars. He was like, hey man, watch out, nigga. You know Slim, he get to scratching. You feel me? He'll throw you off on your timing, nigga. You get to scratching. You better make sure you stay on beat, nigga. I just seen niggas look bad, so I was ready for your scratching, Slim.
Yeah,
you feel me? Sometimes I was ready for your scratching.
Yeah, we ain't had the tables up here in a long time.
That's been like that was like year one.
Left that ringer on.
That was year one.
My phone right there, bro. That's Slim. On the live, you feel me? With the Fifth Element podcast, we got one nigga who will leave his ringer on to let you know he got it cracking.
Through the phone, look at that.
It's just disrespectful. One person's gonna be disrespectful. You feel me? But man, we got the Fifth Element podcast in the building. Wop, is there anything, man, you want to holler at the homies about, man? Ask them anything, because they got the Pop in this podcast in Las Vegas, soon to be the world when it comes to presenting fresh talent to the world.
Nah, man, they just doing their thing. I just give y'all flowers now. You know what I'm saying? Y'all doing y'all thing. It is one of the dopest podcasts in Vegas, hip hop podcasts in Vegas.
Appreciate it.
Thank you, bro.
It's a great energy. Y'all, you know what I'm saying? Y'all, it's dope. You know what I'm saying? It's dope. Yeah, I'm glad I was a part of it. I'm glad I passed the bar test because I wasn't ready.
Right.
I wasn't ready.
You had to find that in your back pocket, nigga.
I hadn't rap ropes in years.
Hey, you came through and did your thing.
Yeah,
though.
for sure.
Right
I appreciate it.
And snapped this shit. Hey, but he got that bug in him and shit. He's like, hold up. He's like, I can't just sit here and not rap.
Yeah, I can't. Yeah, you can't.
So
put me
T
on
Butler, I want to know how
down.
many albums do the Clipse got? Do they got 4?
Well, you know they got Lord Willin.
Right.
Yep.
Right? That's when I found out about him, the grinding classic. Nigga. When I seen Nate Tiny Desk, that made me go back to rewatch. I mean, go listen to the first album. Because I forgot about the cuts they had on that mug. I've been bumping it for the past week.
Yeah.
I'm going to keep it 100, both albums. And then they had Hell Hath No Fury.
Right.
Yep.
You feel me? And then the one after that, I really wasn't a fan of. I can't front.
So they do got 4.
Yes.
Yeah. Okay,
yes.
so which one got to go?
Maybe 5.
They got
I
Lord
would say
Willin.
this one is their best.
Lord Willin, we got it for cheap, Volume 1.
Okay.
And Volume 2.
Okay,
Hell
that's
Hath
3.
No Fury.
4.
We got it for cheap. Re-Up Gang. Until the casket drops.
Who's Re-Up Gang? A whole bunch of niggas from Virginia we don't know?
Yeah.
And then let
That
guys
don't
So
count.
which one is the one that got to go?
That don't count. One got to go?
Yeah,
the
which one
Re-Up
gotta
Gang.
go?
Don't nobody know the gang. They ain't even bring the gang back on the new album. Nigga, who's the gang?
They brought out one cat from the Re-Up, the dude Ab Live.
Ab Live or Hard?
Yeah, they brought him back from
He
the Re-Up.
sound like he was the nigga watching their kids while they was gone. When he
Nah,
rapped to me. You feel me?
can't do that,
But he
man.
still had it, though. I'm not going to say he didn't have it. I'm just saying the way he came across.
His
He sound
bars
like he
was
watching
crazy
the
on there.
kids while Pusha was doing his thing and Malcolm was
He
at
said
church.
he was babysitting.
That's all I'm
like
saying.
that.
That's crazy.
That's all I'm saying. I'm a hip hop
He was the
purist.
nanny.
We can keep it real on the front page. That's where all the news is at. You
Right.
feel me? I'm just
I
keeping it
ain't
100.
mad at you.
But yeah, nah, bro. I love the Clipse album. That motherfucker did everything it was supposed to do. It made me want to get back in the booth. What about you as an MC, OT? Did it make you want to get back in the booth?
Oh shit, I never leave the booth. I'm always writing some shit, so it don't even matter. I'm like, whether the clips came out or not, I'm still gonna keep writing. I'm gonna probably write till I die. Even if I don't record shit, I'm gonna keep writing.
That's me though. I'm always creating, bro. Even if I don't record it, I'm always making music.
I'm like,
Writing
straight up.
some bars or something. Yeah.
I'm like, dude, it's never a day where I'm not walking around and music ain't floating around in my head.
Yeah, that's a fact.
That's for real. So it's
let me get my shameless plug in real quick. T Butler, I need you to go and check out that Love Is the Message too, man. I love Supreme Khalik Asil, man, on all platforms, man.
Yes, sir.
But you know I'm gonna dive in and do the knowledge, bro. You know, anything you recommend, DJ Slim, I'm jumping in.
Yeah, go listen to that guy, Khalik Asil.
You hip hop in the truest form. So is the Fifth Element. You feel me? All y'all. And with that said, man, I appreciate y'all for coming through, bro. For sure. There's a whole bunch. There's a whole bunch more I want to talk about, but this ain't gonna be the only time we have y'all on here. You feel what I'm saying?
Yes,
so,
sir.
Man, on behalf of me, the homie J Fowl. Actually, before we sign out, Ray Son, where can they find you at, bro? Personally and Fifth Element, where can they find you?
At RaySon724 on IG and Twitter, and the Ray Son Report on YouTube.
For sure. Slim, where can they find you, man, outside of the Fifth and with the Fifth?
Shit, at Fifth Element Hip Hop. Also at DJ Slim, DJ SLIMM. Also at Black Transit. That's Black__ Transit, and Good Music 101. You spell it with a Z and a K.
Hey, OT from the D. Where can they find you at, baby? You and outside of the Fifth.
At OT from the D. That's OTFRUMTHAD. On IG, the Fifth Element Hip Hop on IG as well. And, you know, tune in on Fridays. Tap in with us on the Fifth Element Hip Hop, 6 p.m. You know, we go live every Friday. And www.fifthelementhip-hop.com.
Damn right.
Click that.
Hey, real quick, let me get
Yes,
this
sir.
in. And every Monday on 88.1, we got an 88 to the 5th.
Yeah.
Before we get to
Before we get out of here, I meant to ask y'all about that, bro. How does that feel, bro, for being recognized that y'all grinding so hard? They'd be like, fuck that, take it to the next level. Let's hit this radio station, man. How does that feel?
Man, it feels like we're doing what we're supposed to be doing.
Church.
You know, we're on task.
Church.
This is what, you know, certain things in your life that you do and it only feels right. Yeah. That's what it is. I'm like, you know, we all, you know, up in age considered to what y'all consider to be YNs.
Right.
And we all found a second battery we can put in our back to do what we do right now, man. And we love it. And like shit, we doing what I feel like is God's work right now.
I heard that, bro. I feel the same
That's for
way,
real.
bro.
Yeah.
Wop, where can we find you at, bro? Outside of the Front Page podcast, because me and the homie been doing it for a long ass time.
Yeah, for sure. King_Rising, KYNG_RYI. I spelled that wrong. Hold on.
You ain't been drinking all night. How you spell it wrong?
It's all right.
Tell me it's on the screen.
It's just on the screen. Yeah, it's on the screen. Y'all see
It's
it.
on the screen, man. And then, you know, I'm your other co-host, man, Tawan Butler. Y'all know me, man, Mr. One Gotta Go Show. You can find me at the Front Page Podcast on YouTube. So we always going to do our thing, man. And keep in mind, anything that's cracking, anything that's live, anything that's going down, all that shit's on the Front Page, man. We see y'all later. Peace.
Yeah.